Hello. I was supposed to put this video out yesterday, but yesterday ended up being a planning day for me. I'm going to get into why, so sorry the video didn't come out on Monday. It's coming out today, which is Tuesday. So yeah, yesterday I was getting ready to produce my vlog, and I was working on some story stuff, and I've had an idea floating around in my head for a while. I ran it past Celosia, and she said that that might be crazy because that's a lot of work, but it might be worth it. Backstory on this: I have 3 podcasts that I produce right now. That's Punks in the Library that I do with Celosia, and also Old Bob and Brimstone. Brimstone has been on hiatus while I've been working on Old Bob, and with everything going on with founding Lantern Audio Works and getting engaged, Old Bob has been on hiatus. And while they've both been on hiatus, I've been able to think about them and what I want to do with them and kind of where I'm hoping to get to. So, this is what I came to yesterday. I'm going to start making the episodes longer. They're going to probably be about 20 minutes each. And instead of running them consecutively, like a series of Old Bob or a season of Old Bob, then a season of Brimstone, then a season of Old Bob, and a season of Brimstone, and kind of doing it that way, I decided instead I'm going to run them concurrently. One week is Brimstone, the next week Old Bob comes out, the next week Brimstone comes out, etc. And 15 episodes per season. This leads to its own set of problems. It saves the people who say like Brimstone or like Old Bob waiting for 3 or 4 months for new episodes to come out. But it creates problems for me because now instead of writing and recording 15 episodes of Old Bob and then taking a month off and writing and recording 15 episodes of Brimstone, I have to write at the same time 15 episodes of Old Bob and 15 episodes of Brimstone, each about 2,500 words. If I write 2,500 words a day, one script a day, that's a solid month of just writing scripts to get there. And then each episode takes about 3 days for the basic recording, plus takes about a week for each episode. Now some of that can be combined to cut down some of the time, but I can't combine it too much or I start to lose the unique quality for each episode. They start to run into each other, and I don't like that idea. So I'd rather produce something high quality rather than save myself, an hour a day or 2 hours a day in some cases. So that's going to be a lot more work for me to do that. But I think it's the right way to do it. And I figured out that if I can work consistently, I can produce 2 full seasons in about 3 months. Now, that doesn't mean you guys have to wait 3 months for new episodes of either of those shows. It does mean you have to wait a little bit because I need to get ahead. And I'm not currently ahead. I don't have the next season of Brimstone even started yet. I have the concept for it, but I haven't even started writing episodes, and I'm not ahead on Old Bob still. And now that the episodes are longer, it's going to be even more of an uphill fight to get ahead. But it seems like the right thing to do and the right way to do it. And I know I'm kind of setting myself up for failure with the amount of work that I'm giving myself. Because that's going to be 8 to 10 hour days just for the recording process, not including story development and writing. for each episode. Each episode right now is multiple 10 to 12 hour days to produce. And now I'm doubling that. So that is just straight up stupid. It really is. But one of the key factors in this business, in doing audio work, in putting out podcasts, is consistency. Put out something on a regular basis. And you're not doing that if you let one podcast sit fallow for 3 months while you work on your other one. The goal, the trick, not even a goal, the trick is organization and working ahead and having the necessary work ethic to get through it. By the way, I had an entirely different vlog set for today. I was going to talk about something completely different, but this is my vlog and this is important to me, and I want to kind of share some of the doubt and some of the scary that goes along with doing things like this. I know I can do it. I know I'm capable of it, is a better way to phrase that. I know I'm capable of it. It's whether I can do it or not, whether I can stick with it. Because one of my long-standing failings, among many, admittedly, is I have trouble sticking to the story. Sticking with one story, certainly. I get bored. And my brain starts drifting to other ideas. A lot of writers have that problem. But I'm writing multiple seasons of 15 episodes each in the same universe, which gives me a lot of room to explore, but also gives me a lot of chances to get really, really bored with it. So honestly, doing these two stories concurrently might ease some of that. After episode 7 or 8, it won't be a slog because I'm doing two. I can go back and forth. And if I have an idea, go, oh, which one will this fit? Kind of explore a little bit more and not lose focus, because my brain doesn't focus for very long very well. And by for very long, I mean, multiple weeks on exactly the same thing. So hopefully doing it this way will ease some of that issue. But like I said, it's going to be hard work, and I have to organize, and I have to stick to the schedule, and I have to be diligent about working ahead, well ahead. If I work well ahead and I can get multiple seasons done, like a season for each, done and ready to go out, that gives me, each season will last 6 months. If I can get them done in 4, that gives me 2 months to come up with the next season, which isn't impossible. And keep in mind that some of these stories will be going out in the meantime. If I'm that far ahead, I did the math on this, but I don't remember it. I can get ahead on it, and I can give myself more lead time for the next seasons, or for a different project, or both, even. So basically, I'm seeing it as the sharp part of the hill is the first part. The steep angle is the first part. If I can get on top of it and, maintain momentum, I can get myself well ahead and always have something ready to go out for you guys. Always have a new story to go next. And maybe even take some time off if I get far enough ahead. Because if I have, 6 months of workout, 6 months of work ready to go, that's 6 months to do the next thing. And I am not tethered to the office for that entire 6 months, and I can expand on things. And I think I just spit. I hope that doesn't show up on camera, but if it does, it does. You know, having 6 months of stuff to go out would be great. And if in that time I have off, I can come up with another 6 months of stuff to go out. I can do multiple seasons of it and, you know, kind of open things up more. So that's what I'm facing right now. I have 37,500 words to write. Twice, give or take. And that is not going to be fun. I mean, it's going to be fun, but it's going to be work. That's something that I think people forget about what we do, is that it's work, even at the best of times. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to keep you guys updated on when those episodes are coming out and on the progress. I'll keep you guys updated on the progress. I think that would be a good thing to add to this. Just kind of let you know how it's going and where I'm at in the process and that kind of stuff. I think something just fell off my ceiling. But yeah, just kind of keep you guys updated on that. Keep letting you know how it's going, where I'm at in the process, and maybe show you guys some of the recording stuff, because I know a lot of you have shown interest in that. And just do that. Yeah, that would be good. So this is going to be a pain in my ass, and it's going to be a lot of work, but it will mean that nothing has to go fallow while I'm working on something else. That there will always be, maybe not always, but for the foreseeable future, be new Old Bob content and new Brimstone content coming out for you guys. And maybe even more added onto that later. I'm hoping to, honestly. So, yeah, that's it. I'm going to cut this one short. Well, not even short. This is long. But before I go, I want to say thank you to all our patrons. Your names go on the end credits. And if you want to become a patron, go to patreon.com/Lantern Audio Works, where you can get all sorts of awesome benefits. You can get early access to videos. You can get early access to all of our podcasts. That's Old Bob Brimstone, Punks in the Library, and Bedtime Stories with Celosia Crane. And there's a lot of great stuff on there. There's a link in the description and a link to our Twitter account also in the description. So go check us out. And thank you again. And I will keep you all updated. Honestly, I'm a little bit scared about doing this. I'm not going to deny it. This is, you know, a huge amount of work that I'm staring at. But if I can do it, it'll be glorious. So that's the upside. Check us out on Patreon. Check us out on Twitter. And I'll see you guys in a few days.